Hello and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we are going over the best runecrafting training method in the game. There's a nice wee fishing level to kick us off as well though, level 70 fishing coming in. This account is looking pretty sweet, but for this runecrafting training method I'm going to jump back in time and show you how I started my runecrafting journey in this account. 11 months ago, Rune Dragonald episode 1, I showed you guys that runecrafting does not need to be a slow skill. When you start at level 1 you can actually get crazy fast XP per hour in runecrafting if you just make a few tiaras. Everybody says runecrafting is one of the slowest skills in the game, but it does not have to be. I done tiaras from level 1 up to level 30, and then I done tiers of Gothics all the way to level 60. Getting to level 60 runecrafting maybe took me 1 hour game time. Now that would have been split over a few months because you can only do tiers of Gothics every week, but if you keep runecrafting as your lowest skill it'll just boost up every single week with tiers of Gothics. If you're making a main, it's the most chill AFK way to get high runecrafting, but yeah, make tiaras at the early levels, hit tiers of Gothics or train up to level 60, and that there unlocks the best runecrafting training method in the game. And that brings us back to today. Today we are going to be showing you guys the best runecrafting training method in the game. It's a crazy amount of XP per hour, but you won't really be doing it per hour, you know, because it takes quite a while to get these supplies. You'll probably only be doing a couple of minutes every single day at this method, but the XP is really good. But what really shines about this here method is the profit. The profit is disgusting. If you notice my runecrafting level in that previous clip, the first one, I was up to level 68 already, so I've got 8 levels past level 60 just by making these boots and by doing tiers of Gothics. I've never really trained runecrafting. But have a look at these here boots. Usually I don't make Eternals, usually only make Prims and Primordials because they have much higher profit, but I think loads of people have been botting the mage arena because see those infinity boots there, it says they're 750k each. I've actually been buying these for 681k each, like 70k under the mid price. Every single pair of these boots that I make is going to make me 131k profit each, and I've managed to buy like 130 of them in 2 days. 131k profit for every single one. I've also got a few Prims and a few Rangers to show you after it, because that's what I usually do and that's where the big profit is. Some of the Prims I'm getting 300k for every single pair I make, and have a look at this, it only takes a couple of seconds to make the pair. There is a warning, there is a wee bit of clicking, but yeah, what I'm going to do is show how much profit per hour you could make if you just had like loads of these built up with the Eternals. And then I'm going to show you how much profit you make daily from these things, just by doing a couple of Prims or a couple of Pegasian boots. I think that's the Ranger ones. Or Eternals at the minute. Actually, Eternals usually didn't make profit, or if it was profit it'd be like 10 to 50k or something. It was much lower profit than the other two, but it is much cheaper as well. It's much easier to stock up these Eternals, which means it's much more XP per hour, because with the Ranger boots they're quite expensive. You need to be super rich to do loads of them, but I did start doing them when I had a really low bank. I only had about 40 or 50 mil, started making Prims, started making Pegasian boots. I was getting so much profit in every single pair that my bank was just getting bigger and bigger until I could afford to buy like 2 or 3 of each kind every single day. Now I'm doing like 10 of each pair every single day. I was getting like 10k runecrafting XP per week doing just tiers of Gothics. Now I'm going to do the 2 sets, tiers of Gothics and Pegasian crystals and all. Then I'm getting like 50k runecrafting XP per week. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like 5 times better than the other one. And I'm also getting like, you know, 20 mil profit in 10 minutes or something game time. Let's talk about the profit actually, because you can see the XP in the screen. Actually, you can only see the runecrafting XP in the screen. You get the exact same XP in magic as well. So this here method, if you're not 99 magic, is a really good magic training method as well. You get over 600k XP per hour in the 2 skills, but because you get over 300k in each, you can kind of work out exactly how many pairs of boots per hour this is. If it's 300k, you get 200 XP for every single boot. It's over 1500 pairs of boots per hour, and I'm getting 131k profit on every single pair. Listen to this, because I've never seen any method like this before. This is 196 million profit per hour. If you had an hour's supply, nobody really will have that. They'll only be doing a couple of minutes, but 196 mil per hour making Eternal boots. Now Eternal boots aren't the highest profit, they're usually much lower than they are at the minute. Pegasians, they're the highest, they're over 300k per pair. Now you do have to low buy the Ranger boots, you do need to wait a while to get them in. That's not 300k highest either, that's 300k average. I've actually seen them up at 500k per pair before, which is crazy. The highest I have seen was the other boots, the Primordial boots. They one time went up to 900k profit, but the D boots, you need to attach them, are like 250, so what's that, like 650k profit for 2 or 3 clicks. It's just crazy sometimes with these boots. But 300k average on the prims, that will be 450 million per hour. Again, nobody is making these for a full hour, but they might do over time. You know, you're probably doing a minute or two per day at the most, but then over time that adds up to 450 mil profit for 1 hour of game time. Now when you hear that kind of profit, you're probably thinking, oh, he's making up these numbers, there's no way it's that high. I've been doing this method for quite a few months now, and I always put screenshots up on the Discord, the link's in the description. If you want to see all the profit I've been making using this method for the past few months, I'll put loads of clips at the end anyway, just to like show you in video format, but I've also been sticking up screenshots in the Discord so you can see it down there. Yeah, one of, if not the best, most profitable methods I've ever found in this game. It will be ruined after this video for a while, but I think it'll come back up in the next few weeks. Anyway, we're going to jump forward to the end here. The XP per hour at the start was about 300k, maybe 310. If you're clicking perfect, you'll easily get that. I got a wee bit slow here at the end, just kind of getting burnt out. It is really clicky, you don't really want to do it for that long. I much prefer doing, you know, 10 or 20 boots here and there as opposed to doing 140 something in one go. But yeah, made up all the boots. We'll jump forward to the end here and then we'll see how much the profit and how long they took to sell and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you the two price checks beside each other, but they're not accurate at all because I slow bought these here Infinity boots for much lower. The Infinity boots are really strange. I'll show you the G history graph as well. There had to be a bot farm because they went from being like 1 mil each down to under 700k in just a couple of days. I think people just were farming them with that Twitch Prime promotion, making the price crash, and that allowed me to low buy loads of these for ridiculously cheap. The last 20 there I got for 686k each, but I did buy like 50 of these for 681k each. That was the lowest I got them at, which is mad. They've never been that low before, I think. Well, I'm not really sure. I can only check the last 6 months in the G history page. So that gives us a profit on these last 20 of 125k each, but the previous 50 I bought for that 681k will go for 131k profit each, which is crazy. There's the sell price. They do go in around that. I'm just going to put them in like 500 GP under. Have a look at this though. What do you guys think? This has to be a bot farm, doesn't it? Because the price was even around 950k for months. Then the Twitch Prime promotion started and Infinity Boots price just plummeted. They're actually going for much lower than that mid price at the bottom, that like 720k. You can actually buy them much cheaper than that. I think it had to be a bot farm with that Twitch Prime promotion. Anyway, I'm going to leave all of these in apart from one pair. I'm going to keep a pair for myself, and I'm not going to sell the Infinity Boots yet because there's no point in selling them when they're this cheap. I'll just wait for more crystals to buy over the next few days, make all these, get the runecrafting XP, and then sell them. And so just to recap, I don't think many people will get this kind of margin on the Eternal boots. You will on the Pegasians and the Prims, but Eternals I just got really lucky with, I think. Usually you can get like maybe 50k profit, but 131k is just pretty rare. Anyway, Prims and Pegasians can make a crazy bit of profit, and we're going to make a few of them now just to show you that kind of margin at the minute. You cannot go for the G mid whenever I do price checks in these, it just isn't accurate. What you want to do is slow buy the crystals, slow buy the boots to make those profit margins much higher. So you want to buy a little bit under the G mid, but I'll show you what it is here anyway. It will still show a wee bit of profit on the margin even if you bought it mid price, I think, depending on how the day goes. So we'll start with the Rangers here. You can buy these crystals for 85k each, much under the mid price. And the same with the Rangers, you want to buy them a wee bit under that mid price, but it says the two together is 36.77 mil there, 36.77, and the boots are 36.84, so like 70k profit or something on the G mid, but you can make that profit margin much higher if you slow buy both pieces. Prims, they are 30.99 at the minute, pretty much 31 mil. Well, yeah, 30.99, and the actual boots 70k over. So even if you bought these at the mid price and sold at the mid price, you'd make 60k or 70k, yeah, 77k on every single pair in a couple of seconds, which is crazy. But you don't want to do that. What you want to do is make much higher profit margins than that. 70k per pair sounds crazy when it only takes a few seconds, but if you slow buy it and slow sell it, you can make that margin much higher. I had like 300, 400, 500k profit margins over the past few months. So I'll put a few clips of those in the screen and then we'll wrap up this video. Right, so there is a wee collection of some of the clips I got over the past few months. I do have hundreds more, but I can't put them all in this video or it'd be super long. If any of you guys do want to see some more of them, I do put them in the Discord quite often, so you can just hop in there, links in the description. It makes a crazy amount of profit, but there's one more thing I want to show you guys in this video, and that's how to work out the prices, or at least the way I've been working out the prices. I don't lose any money when I price check stuff. I only buy one of the item, then I sell it for 1 GP less. I'm actually using a plugin called Flipping Utilities. You can turn it on in RuneLite just by going to the screwdriver, scrolling down to the bottom till the plugin hub, you know, down here at the bottom, clicking it, put in Flipping Utilities. It's awesome. It remembers your last price that you bought an item at, so then whenever I go to sell an item, I can just click on the previous price, hit enter, and click 1 GP below. I'm 99% sure that's from that, unless it was like a RuneLite update. Anyway, it remembers the last time you bought an item and how much you bought it for, so then you can just buy these and sell them 1 GP less. Then you get the price of the end product, the price check, sorry, for 1 GP. Super cheap, you don't lose any money, and they will sell. It might take like a couple of minutes, but these are, there you go, best in slot items. They sell really fast. So 1 GP to price check the end product, and then you just make up your margin. So we know that dragon boots are like 246k, so then we just add a wee bit on, you know, take dragon boots away and add a bit of profit, and then you're flying and buy the crystal for that. So they're going for 31,100, was it? Let me actually check that. Yeah, 31,100k, 31 mil 100k. You want to buy the crystal then for, what about 800? 31, yeah, we'll go for 3,800 and 1k. That doesn't give us a massive margin. We could make it a bit nicer. Actually, we will, may as well. There's not that many people doing them. It might take a wee bit longer to buy, but it'll just mean we've got much higher profit margin. So that's all you do. You buy one, you sell it, and then you make up a margin, and they will buy some of the times. They might take a while. There's not that many people making them, especially the Pegasians and the Prims. Although after this video the margins might drop a wee bit, but that's pretty much how it's done anyway. So that's how you work out the prices, that's how much profit you can make, and that is how I've been training my runecrafting. I'm about to hit 69 runecrafting. I need to get up to 77 before I actually start training with blood runes. I'm not going to train with anything else but these boots and blood runes because they make too much money. Well, depending how the method goes after this video. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I hope you have found it interesting. It's by far the most profitable method I've put up on YouTube. I was kind of thinking about not uploading this one and just using it for myself, but I've kind of got enough money now through flipping and all. Like, look at these maces. I've been flipping maces for, had one earlier, went for 6 mil profit. Bought it for, where is it? Oh, it's down below my screen anyway. I bought it for like 862 and sold it for 869. That one's really low margin, but yeah, usually I'm flipping them for like 1 mil profit each. The same with these. Yeah, I've got too much money is basically what I'm trying to tell you. There you can see it's like, what is that, 1.3 mil in a couple of seconds flipping maces. There's another one, 1.3 mil, and the same with blades. They're like 500k or something for no effort at all. I don't need this method. I've got enough money, so hopefully some of you guys can make some use out of it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.